Hi everybody and welcome back to Nellie Ruth Designs. I want to give you an update on the critter, the Cozy Critter journals I'm working on, and I've really accomplished a lot. Today was a really good day. My son had his jaw surgery and it took 3 hours and three doctors worked on him and the main oral surgeon. He's a friend of ours and he's a super guy. He's a brilliant man. So he's been giving us updates throughout the day. We had to get up at 4 this morning and get my son to the hospital. It's 45 minutes away from here and he had to be there at 6 a.m. So nobody could go in with him because of COVID. So that was kind of a sad situation. His wife couldn't even go in and be with him until they took him in for surgery. So we dropped him at 6. I came home, had some breakfast, a coffee, actually a couple cups of coffee, and I hunkered down at 8 o'clock in my craft room, and I'm still here. It's 3:54. We've had numerous updates from the doctor today. He's doing marvelous. His lower lip is starting to tingle. So thank God, praise the Lord, that he will get the sensation back in his lower lip. Sometimes the doc said when they cut the nerves to set the jaw back, sometimes people end up with a numb lower lip, but that's only a 5% chance. But I thank God that everything went well. There was a lot of things that could have gone wrong, and everything just worked out brilliantly. And I'm so blessed. So I have to hunker down and do some Bible study and thank the Lord a little bit later. I've been thanking him all day, but I really have to sit down and praise his good deeds and his work. He was definitely there in the operating room with everybody today. So that's the update there. And I wanted to give you an update of these journals, but you can probably hear in the background if I stop talking. My printer is working hard. I did find a few other, well, many other images. I showed in part 1 some of the smaller images, and I found these. I wanted to go back. I was looking for some other things that, maybe I hadn't run off, and I found these sweet images, which I will sit tonight and cut while we watch some news and maybe a couple shows. I've also been watched 2 Christmas movies today. I know it's early, but when I work on Christmas ephemera and Christmas journals, I love to have my Christmas movies on. So I watched 2 Christmas movies today, which was actually a lot of fun. So I ran these off, which are really really pretty images. So I will cut these tonight. I'm running 2 of each. Because I have 2 Gnome journals and then I have 2 Cozy Critter journals, and I want to be able to put a little bit of each in each one. So these are just some extra, and there's more running over in my printer, but these are some extra ones that I'm printing off. So I'm going to set these aside over here, and I'm going to show you the journals. I have them all wrapped up. The signatures are sewn in, the cloth and the interiors are on, and now I can begin the fun. I'm going to let these set overnight. I did all of this today. I got all of the interiors done and glued on, and I got I don't know if I had these done in the first part or not. I don't know. So it's crazy here. I don't know what I've done, what I haven't done, and I haven't gone back to check. But this is one of the gnomes, And this here, I have a cute little, I made a little pocket in each one. So I have this here, and this is a real pretty Christmas material. And then I found this fun little crocheted lace that will put a couple little cards in here, little pockets. I may still put something on here. It's not, this is just the beginning, but I wanted to give you an update how I did finish these off. So that is one there. That is one of the gnomes, little Christmas gnomes. Now let's see. This one here I really like. This is the other Christmas gnome, but this is the one where I showed you I was using the file folder and for a cover, and I wasn't sure if I was going to tuck it in or tuck it out. I'm not sure. Most likely it will be tucked in, and I'll have a real nice sari silk bow here to keep it closed. So what I did for the inside of this, I used the plaid again because I just think it goes so well with the gnomes. Again, I made a nice big pocket here that I'll be able to stuff in here. I will probably most likely embellish this with some paper ephemera. We'll see how that goes. And the back I did the same. There's a pocket in the back. There will be. And then I really like the way this came out. I left this here so it'll be a little bit easier to punch again, a little, I'm going to call it a brad. It's not a brad, but an eyelet, whatever the proper terminology is here, to attach the sari silk bow and ribbon on here. But I really like the way I just followed the file folder around, but I really like the way that this came out here. And then it just creases. And this will be a nice little, I'm going to call this one a little pocketbook. So, or a book in a box. So that one is there. And let's see, then we have the woodland critters. This is where I had finished this off in the canvas, just a plain canvas. And then on the inside, I used paper on these. And it is this is supposed to be the same pattern as a fawn or a doe. And this is in a nature woodland pack that I have. So I cut this out here. And I have this on the back side here. And I will add more. I may add an envelope or pockets, but this will be fully embellished on the back as well. But again, I want these to dry overnight. So that one, and then this one, whoop, this one here. This is the other one. And this one here, I used birch, looks like birch trees. And I thought this looked really nice with the polar bears on the front next to it. And then in the back, I did the same. This is just some extra material that I put on here to adhere it and glue it down. And then on the back. So that is it. It's just a short, quick little video. I've never made 4 journals all at the same time. And I wanted to get the hardest part done. It's like, when you're a kid and you're served peas on your plate, or your mother makes you eat that piece of liver like my mother used to, and I couldn't get up from the table until I ate a little tiny, tiny piece about that size, and I just wouldn't budge. I wouldn't eat it, and then after about 20 minutes, she would release me of my pain. So I wanted to get what I think is the hardest part done, which is the covers and the interior. And then that way I can work on all the interior ephemera, and we can play with that and create. So this will be fun. So these are done. I'm going to set these aside. I'm going to let these, dry for a time being. And then tonight I have a few more things to run off. I'm going to sit and cut these out, and then we can start working on some ephemera. And I already have quite a few of these cut down. These are just the scraps. These are 8 inches, and I thought it'd be fun to make some belly bands for the books out of the matching papers. So that's it. Again, I'm really excited about this project. I'm really happy as to how it's coming along. I realized I do my best work, my fastest work, when I'm stressed and nervous, and I need something to keep me busy. So I want to thank everybody for joining in. I've had some really nice compliments on this project. I'm super excited about it. I hope you are. And yeah, we will just continue along. And I want to thank everybody. I did have some prayers come my way. I really, really appreciate it regarding my son's surgery. And I'm just loving making these videos and including you in on what I'm doing, what's on my desk, and how I scrapbook and make my journals. So I really, really appreciate it. So thanks everybody for tuning in, and I will see you in my next video. Alrighty, bye-bye.